Alright, this is kind of like a late stream. Pretty sure we're not getting too much people here. Or not all, but sure, let's just talk it out for the archives.
Just for fun.
For fun. Welcome. This is the Let's Chat. Hey, Papa, at least you're here. How you guys doing? How you doing?
Hey, guys. How's it going? I'm sorry. I forgot we're on screen. I can be seen just on my phone.
Yeah, you're on your... Yeah, he's watching you on the phone. Is like...
I was looking at like a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at like... I don't know. I'm gonna just put that phone down.
Oh,
it's hot.
What?
What's going on?
Faye has her own trading card.
Who? Oh, the bird?
The bird.
Why?
I don't know, but the bird has her own trading card.
She deserves it, I guess.
That song I'm surprised you never brought up the song, because that song is usually the song I play every single time when stream is about to get ready.
Yeah, it was made specifically for us. Like, we had talked to the creators.
Or it could be from a Yakuza series, specifically 6, and is a karaoke song.
It could be, but it's not. It was made specifically for us because we talked to the people who made the song. They were like, "You guys want to open it and a theme song?" And I was like, "You know, sure." The only cost of it is about $5,000, but you know,
$5,000.
So, you know, Biggie and Tupac hooked it up for us.
Speaking of, there will be some sort of update coming up later on. Because, well, to make the channel even better, between us, both of us being the host and all this stuff, the channel banner is gonna get some updates soon. Because why am I playing Mario Odyssey if I already finished with that game? Chrono Trigger, I still need to finish that for you guys, but I'm gonna have to like change it a bit around, and I guess the intermission is gonna have. Was you training on sports? Was I training on sports?
Oh, it's like your shirt. Yeah, he's actually training to play because he figured out if he learns how to play real life tennis, he could beat me at Mario Aces.
Or I could just.
I retired from Mario Aces. I'm retiring as a champion. It takes a toll on your body, like all that tennis.
But in actual, I'm a martial artist myself, so I do know how. So I consider that a sport, but I'm somewhat in the rehab stage where I took an injury and I need to rehab myself a bit. Anyways, the intermission itself, I'm
sorry, I'm just bullshitting on.
Yes.
A lot tonight.
Yes. Anyways, the intermission itself is going to get an update. I'm going to try to draw something that. Basically, I'm going to try to draw something and update the intermission. That's going to be something new that I'm going to have. Maybe I could ask someone I know to color it, because I could only sketch and outline, but never really color. But back to the topic at hand. You say we were going to talk about Anime Expo. We could save that for a little bit while, but for now you were
keep talking about updates and stuff and how we're going to make things happen. Well, so we're going to be sponsored by what's his name? Steve Jobs.
Steve
Jobs is going to sponsor us. He said he's going to pay us about $16 million each.
$16 million for every view we get.
Yeah, for every view. It's pretty sweet. He was like, also he wanted us to he wanted us to marry his daughters.
He also wants us to go to hell.
This is basically what this stream is for tonight. It's just he comes up with an actual fact, and I try to make the most outlandish lie and make it sound believable.
And then I try to give put down the lie like.
No, it's not going to be a lie though. I'm actually, some of these are true, because we were at a big Hollywood gathering last week. We're gonna have a special guest, BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman.
Show in a couple of weeks. He said he'd come down if he wasn't too drunk. It's gonna be a good day.
Right.
Also, Cody Travers, he's gonna be making an appearance. He said he'd be here to kind of. We're gonna get sponsored by.
Yeah. Anyways, you see that TV up there? We're trying to update Street Fighter 5.
This TV's in a weird ass opera position. That's how come I always have a hard time seeing everything.
Yes, I'm heading to AX again. What's up, Slayer?
Hey.
Are you gonna be there again too?
You guys go to Anime Expo? Who go to Anime Expo?
Slayer.
Oh, Slayer?
I saw him last year.
Oh man. We might be able to meet you.
We're gonna drive Skinny Mini into it too. We're gonna like a YouTube voice actress person that Poker Girl like to mention.
Alright.
Along with Pharaoh. Gonna drag her into like, hey Skinny, here, money. Psh. Now you have money to go to Anime Expo, unless if she has been invited to take in a Funimation.
Get her sponsored by
She's sponsored by Funimation. No lie, she actually been working for Funimation for 1 year now.
Well, shit.
So congrats to her.
Got a leg up on us. We're just sponsored by dead people, mostly because they can't defend themselves. When I say they're sponsoring us.
Anyways, enough about that. Yeah, updates are coming to the channel. Look forward to it. Chrono Trigger is gonna be back. Oh, you're not going? Oh, that sucks.
Oh man, we're gonna come to your house and bring you to Anime Expo.
We're dragging you to Anime Expo.
We wanna come get you.
How can you see that's 3 feet 5 high? How? I'm
You see,
5 foot.
I'm not the only one.
I'm 5 foot.
Okay, but when you sitting down, this shit is hard to see. I'm not the only. I told him that before. He told me that I need to get my eyes checked. I'm like, dude, that's like up there. I gotta like bring my neck up to try to see. So come I always have to stand up half the time.
Yeah, basically that's how. This is basically how we play video games.
Yep.
Or when
That's
we
why-
do LPs.
That's why I'm like, even though I'm fat, I'm getting these neck muscles because every time I come over here, I gotta like, because this dude's TV way up there.
Trying to find a way to bring the TV.
It's fine. You try to work out your neck muscles. It's all good. I'm not judging.
I was thinking about it. It would get hang. We could at least survive for a couple more seconds.
Couple more seconds.
It's because our
fucking with your TV for all these years, we're gonna be able to just fucking flex out that bitch like, fuck off my neck, boy. Fucking with your TV. This shit's like way up there. Like, people think I'm bullshit when I say I can't see. I really can't see. Like, whenever we play, we have to move this chair all the way up.
The
And
TV
even
goes.
then-
The chair goes up to right there. That way he can see the
Yeah,
TV.
even then I still gotta take a bus to see his TV because this shit is like I'm in LA and this fucker's TV was way over in Compton.
Anyways.
Oh, did it finish?
Did it finish? I didn't think it finished.
Wow, yours updated faster than mine. Mine literally took 4 hours.
Hmm.
I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some photography work there too. So
So,
yeah, and I'll post it on my.
now I'm gonna
Facebook
help 'em,
page.
So get ready for a bunch of butt shots.
That's not helping.
We're gonna-
Actually, now that I
we're
think
gonna
about
play
it,
a game. You guys gotta guess whether it's a guy or a girl's butt.
let's check out the gatherings.
Oh.
And why not? Let's.
Just a bunch of butt shots.
And why not? You guys can see what I'm looking at.
Dude, that's copyright infringement.
So every reactor is doing copyright infringement by reacting to everything else.
That's true. Where we at? Oh, that's another change. We're gonna become a reaction channel, guys.
No, we're not.
We're gonna copyright the word channel. It's
Okay.
gonna be great, dude. Elon Musk is gonna help us out. He's our only non-dead sponsor. So he's the only person who can really give us money.
Okay. Now I'm seeing. Okay. Is there anything on day 0? Nothing
Yes.
on day 0.
Actually, day 0 this year is actually a dance.
God.
Some like early access type stuff. And it's some, but it's like it's separate $20 this year. Like this year, Anime Expo was expensive as fuck.
It was expensive.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just looking up here and it shows me that Miraculous Ladybug is gonna be on Have a Gathering. So is Rainbow Six.
Who's with you, Miraculous Ladybug?
My niece sees it all the time. Well, not my niece, my younger niece, but they want to see like. It's kind of funny. My niece wants to see Jurassic Park, but my younger niece is like, no, I want to see Ladybug.
What?
My niece is not allowed to be cool. Find the cheapest parking lot. I don't want to. Yeah, I usually
I'm
find.
staying at a hotel, and this dude's not. Well, I'm staying at a hotel. I
Yeah,
don't drive, so I don't have to
you
worry
see,
about it.
I live at the bay. I'm just looking at the thing. I live at the bay, near the bay, so it takes me like 15 minutes without traffic to get from here to Anime Expo, and then at least 15 minutes to find a parking space. But yeah, I usually spend around $10 to $20 for a parking space.
You know how much I pay for parking?
None.
Nope, because I don't have a car.
Of course you don't.
See? Everybody makes
How is
fun
it that
of
you
the
come
nigga
here?
with no car until we downtown and y'all niggas ain't got parking money. I get to just fucking walk out for free.
Yeah, I take my own food too. I take like a couple snacks and all stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, that's right. We gotta go shopping. As a matter of fact, I just got a text to that effect. We have to go shopping.
See if I can make this
for Anime Expo.
Bigger. No. No.
I should have opened Facebook. I should have opened Facebook.
Did they spoil it? Did it spoil anything for you?
No. Somebody, just some dumb shit people say.
I'm sorry, Danos. Your face shall be covered.
Well, that's fine.
Actually, I could just zoom in. It's just for the people. Okay, so let's see. Danganronpa. Oh wait, Ace Attorney is at 1 or.
That's pretty much Danganronpa. They're the same game.
Just
from 2 different companies.
2 from 2:00 on the first day. Ace Attorney, Professor Layton. I don't know. Spiral. What's a Hotline Miami?
Hotline Miami? You've never played Hotline Miami?
No.
It's like a retro graphics type game. It's like a top-down. Basically, what it is did you ever play the classic GTA, the first GTA?
You know the over the top hill.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, except for you go into like these like rooms, and basically you have to find a way to get into from like one room to another. Basically, you got to clear out all the bad guys, and it's actually really hard as shit because you die in like one shot usually. It's fun though. I've never passed it because I always get frustrated and just give the controller back to whoever was actually playing it. But it's pretty cool.
Don't worry, I like I said, I bring my own food so I don't have to waste money on food. I'd rather waste money on other important stuff like merch or.
Plugs.
That's you, not me.
I never bought a butt plug.
Hey, your favorite RWBY is also going to have a gathering at 3.
Who?
Ruby.
I don't watch Ruby.
I know. They
There's
said to
only
annoy
one
you.
character in Ruby that matters.
The blonde chick.
Yep. Yeah.
Sailor Moon is at 4.
Hell yeah, more of that.
Castlevania. Kuroko Basketball.
Kuroko no basketball. Kuroko no basketball.
Oh, here's some. Well, this is gonna get in your way of your Sailor Moon stuff.
What?
Sengoku Pasara.
What the fuck is that?
That little. The game that you played that is super etchy.
Senran Kagura?
Sengoku Para.
Are you sure you're thinking of the right thing? Is it Senran Kagura?
No, it's not.
It's not the same. You were right.
Kingdom Hearts is also gonna be in the first day, so if you like Kingdom Hearts, there's that.
I guess I'm gonna be working the first day. I'm gonna talk to my boss.
Alright, let's see what Friday contains. Dramatic murder! Dramatical murder, yes.
You wanna go to that?
Don't know what that is. That's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's go, dude. I'm down.
I usually come at 12 or 1.
Oh, you're gonna be coming, alright. You wanna go see Dramatical Murder with me?
No.
Well, I'm not.
I'm gonna put this here because you can see
yourself.
his trollish face.
You could go. I mean, I think you might be interested in it. It's something that you might.
Oh, hey, look! There's Xenoblade.
Chronicles?
Xenoblade and Monolith stuff.
Oh, just so you know, Dramatical Murder is a yaoi thing. Guess who taught me that?
You
could probably.
Yeah, I could guess.
But the anime is dope as fuck though, and there's no gay sex in it. But then, like, she showed me the game, and I regret everything she showed me in that. I was scared. Still scared. Close my eyes, and I still see the pictures.
Bang Dream?
Sometimes.
There's something called Bang Dream. What's a Bang Dream?
I don't know. Bang Shishigami? I don't know.
No. There's a Shin Megami Tensei series.
Shin Megami Tensei. Oh.
A gathering. In Persona. Plus a Persona 5 in the Aniplex
Dude,
booth.
man, if we have the money, I would say let's go to the Shin Megami Tensei one just as Persona characters and go to the Persona one just as Shin Megami Tensei characters, and at each one pretend like we didn't know. Just be like, this ain't the Shin Megami Tensei meetup. The fuck, bro?
Well, I want to check out Temigami Tensei. That got me.
Yeah.
Especially since 5 is going to come out pretty soon. Deadly Seventh Sin, Boku no Hero Academia.
Oh, hell yeah. Is that a gathering?
That's a gathering, yeah. It's also going to take place at the same time as SMT.
Well, I never really played SMT, so...
You did. You didn't like it. Well,
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it because the battle was...
That's what I was saying. I never played it because I didn't like it.
Okay. We have Zero Escape.
I don't like Earthbound.
That's not Earthbound.
Earthbound is the same gameplay.
Zero Escape? Oh.
That's Shin Megami Tensei, you fucker.
Oh, right, okay.
You moved on before we were done with the conversation. That's your fault.
My bad. Okay, let's see. DBZ
Fighters?
Dragon Ball. Just Dragon Ball.
Fighters.
And look, another Dang It Grandpa.
What?
Dang It Grandpa. They're having 2 gatherings.
What's Dang It Grandpa?
The popular... They came out with a game called Dang It Grandpa V3. Anyways, we have Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes, let's go to that.
11.
Let's go to
Another
that.
Sailor Moon.
Let's go
at
to
11. Hentalia.
Let's not go to that. This is not to
Soul Eater.
Nah, we're good.
Vocaloid. Game of Thrones.
Game of Vocaloids. Let's go to that.
Super Smash Brothers.
Tournament?
No, just a gathering.
Okay, that sounds... Let's go to that.
But at the same time, there's a Splatoon.
Let's go to that.
Okay.
Wait, are these like events or like cosplay?
Cosplay gathering event.
I take back all my list. Go to that.
Alright, let's see. Day 3. Alright. I think there's one that you might be interested in.
What?
Fate Grand Order.
Is that a gathering?
Gathering.
Unless it's one of the gatherings is straight up big booty bitches buck naked. I ain't interested in going to no cosplay gatherings.
Almost like some of these are the same thing because here I'm seeing another Shin Megami Tensei.
I'm lying. I'm probably gonna go to a couple of gatherings just to see.
Also, for you, Slayer, there is a fighting game gathering. So there's your Tekken might be there. Naruto.
Uzumaki.
Overlook.
Overcooked. Dude, I want somebody to do an Overwatch Overcooked crossover cosplay. Somebody do it, please. You'll be my new best friend.
Miss Koyabayashi Dragon Maid.
Gathering?
Gathering.
That sounds cool. We could go to that.
And All Idols Rhythm Game Meetup. That's where all the Yakuzi's gonna be at.
What? Why was the Yakuza meetup coincide with the rhythm game one? Maybe they cosplay that one chick. That's about it. Well, no, Kiryu kind of he does the karaoke thing.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's no Tekken. Actually, I am surprised there's no Yakuza. Yakuzi.
Kind of, not really.
And there's Undertale. Tokutatsu.
I don't what?
Tokutatsu.
Don't know what that is.
That's Power Rangers Kamen Rider.
You know more than I do about that.
Darkstalker.
Let's go to that. There's gonna be a lot of Morgan cosplayers.
A lot of Morgan.
Let's do it. Let's go.
And then there's Tales of
Symphonia.
All of the Tales series.
Let's go to that.
Oh wait, never mind. There is a Tekken, but they're together with Soul Calibur.
That's
at the
cool.
Staples Center side.
Dude, that's cool. You can see a lot of crossover, crossover stuff.
Alright, that's good.
Just so you know, we're sponsored by Anime Expo, guys. That's why we gotta tell you all this. And I gotta say, let's go to that because it's supposed to make it sound interesting. That's what they told us. They said if we explained it, they were gonna take away our money. Shit.
All right, 4th day. Let's see if there is Yakuza in the 4th day.
Pornhub, come on, Pornhub.
Ha-da-da.
Pornhub. How you gonna have anime with no Pornhub meetup? Come on, guys. I'm gonna petition for that. We're gonna have Pornhub cosplay meetup.
Then go to the adult convention.
I don't want to go to the adult convention because I'm not gross.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody who goes to adult cosplay.
No.
Adult convention.
I was hoping the Fire Emblem will take place during 2nd or 3rd day like last year, but it's in the last day.
The Fire Emblem?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a lot of Bunny of Fawns.
I hope so. I hope they all
Super
just start saying
Sonical.
Spring is here. I want to go to that one. Let's go to that one.
No. Critical Role, Live,
Fuck
Love,
you.
Life, Lose.
We're going to Super Sonical. It's
Yeah,
going to be mostly girls in bikinis. Probably. Because that's pretty much what
No,
Super Sonical is.
dismiss. Yuri on Ice. Where's Sega?
There's a Sega
I don't
gathering?
see. I was trying to see if there's Sega.
Is
I
there a
see
New
Sega.
Japan gathering?
New Japan. I don't see New Japan.
Aw. That would be cool.
Sakurai, before Anime Expo happened, announce Kiryu for Smash.
Kiryu for Smash. It's too late. He's already in it, dude.
Oh, if I could get to.
Dude, you know what would be dope? What if, like, the last character is Sakurai?
Sakurai will come as
His finishing move is never ask me for anything again.
Never ask me for
It
anything.
literally just takes away your specials. No more Smash Balls fall at all.
No more Smash Ball. Get involved. Register. Art gallery. Okay, I want to see the schedule. Days.
So, is this all we're doing? Are we just showing off what we're gonna do at AX?
No, no,
Or
no,
we're gonna,
no.
Like, talk about.
We are going to talk about. I just want to see with the gathering. At least I'll have some plan on what to gather. Besides, it's part of my work.
What? Going to AX?
Yes.
Part of your job?
Go have a vacation. Go enjoy AX and take a lot of pictures to show that you're improving yourself.
Man,
And all
you
this
better
stuff.
job than I got. I had that. Well, I actually got off pretty easy this time. All I did was ask my boss. I was like, hey, I was scared as fuck. Like, let me tell you that story. I was scared as hell. I was like, man, this dude ain't gonna let me go. I'm not gonna, like, if I ask, I'm gonna just ask just to try, but he's gonna say no. He's gonna be asking, like, a ton of questions. And so the day I asked him, I was like, I know this is asking a bit much, but can I get the 5th through the 8th off? I mean, I'm like, if you can't, then at least that Saturday and Sunday. He was like, no, that's cool, dude. I can get you all 4. I was like, are you sure? So yeah, all 4 days. All right, sweeten the deal a little more. I recently found out because since, you know, me over here doesn't really take days off or do really ask for anything, I found out I have sick days. So the thing about sick days is they don't roll over. So I just always lose mine because I never take days off. So the person who does the schedule was like, you want to use your sick days? It's like, I could just do that? She's like, yeah, you can just use your sick days so that way you get full pay for the week. So I'm going to be getting paid to go to Anime Expo. How's that for justice?
Justice.
That, I think they're trying to give me everything I want because they want me to just stay.
Yeah, they want you to stay forever.
Yeah, basically. But that's not going to happen. Little do they know, I'm already in the process of finding new jobs.
Yeah, here you go. Anime Expo. At least now we know what we're talking about. Right. There is arcade. I actually saw arcade. Yeah, stupid Nox is taking a big go. Actually, if I remember, last year Anime Expo actually took a picture with
Mila Kunis.
Zenith. Zenith. That's.
Can't even say the dude's name.
A voice actress from Persona.
Zelena Vega.
No.
So I'll say
Cannot
you
find
blind
a
ass. You
picture.
want to say, yeah, I'm going to say.
Cannot find a picture here, but let's search some. I think it's gonna be arcade.
Dude, we gotta buy sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Oh yeah, the first day was like, horrible last year, because you had to like wait in line for 5 hours just to get inside. I snuck inside.
Wow, what a bad boy.
Yeah, like someone's going inside, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just sneak inside. Boom, I'm inside.
What a dick. You see this guy? That's why he's wearing a leather jacket. He's a bad boy.
Let me put this thing here. I'm more than a bad boy.
Sounded really wrong in 10 different levels. Alright, I'm done with that.
I am a deadly.
What is that? Your fucking fisting glove? Is that why is I've never seen him take something off his hand so fast.
Anyways, okay, let's. Well, no, this is still part of the topic, so let's slightly. We now know what we're doing.
I don't even know what the fuck the topic is anymore.
We're still talking about Anime Expo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was talking about how he sneaks in with his fisting gloves on, and he just goes up to people and goes, "Smell my gloves."
Smell the glove.
That's gross. You're a sick puppy.
The glove of the death. Yes, that's what it is. That's how I keep losing video
Dude,
games.
your family in here, you could have found your puppy.
He kind of made a mess in the
cage?
Yeah, in the cage.
Could have cleaned him off real quick.
Next time when he's a little bit more cleaner.
Man, see, this would be the perfect time just to have a puppy running around. You ruined it.
I know. Oh no, I think I could bring a little puppy.
Which little puppy? Don't bring your little outside dog in. He's not a puppy.
The small ones.
They don't count. They're not puppies. They're grown as hell. Also, they're outdoor dogs. It's too late for them. They've grown accustomed to the wilds.
Yeah, no wonder that one dog just keep barking. Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah, he's howling at the moon.
He's gonna become a werewolf, and Manny's gonna be happy about that.
Manny loves werewolves. I'm going on record as saying I think Link Soldier's a furry.
He probably asked his wife to dress up as a furry.
That's fucked up. I don't even go that far.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I wasn't talking about that type of furry. I just meant like he likes anthropomorphic creatures. You over here are taking it to that level. You sick bastard.
Yes.
Link Soldier, if you're watching this, see what he just said?
He's not. He's
he
not
never
watching.
Does.
He never does.
Watches.
Unless if it's like a game that he's interested in. Or if it's Fortnite. Not Fortnite. I mean
Call of Duty?
Battleborn.
Dude, let's play Call of Duty to see if we can summon him.
I don't have Call of Duty.
You can get it for free on PS4.
Which game?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
No.
Why?
I don't want it on my PS.
Why not?
Because I don't.
That's one of the good ones. The future ones are fun. They're better than the fucking old school ones.
The one that is like World War
and
II.
get shot. And run around and get shot. This time you can run around, jump on walls, parkour, and then get shot. Also, you can get shot by future guns. I have like this one gun I've never been able to fire because every time I get into a map, and I try to find somebody, I get shot before I get to shoot it. So I don't even know what it looks like when it fires.
Speaking of weapons and all this stuff, I also collect weapons from Anime Expos.
Exactly. So if you ever hear about another massacre in LA, you know who to look for.
No, I'm
It's
not.
probably me.
You don't know then. Here.
I'm telling you, it's probably me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come to your house, steal all your weapons, and just go ronin on everybody.
Oh, you could take this weapon.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite one. See, so when the cops confiscate it, they're gonna be all like, "Oh, give us your sword." So I'll give them the tiny one. Is this the one with the tiny one?
No.
Is this the one that's stuck?
No.
Is this the one that's not an actual sword?
It's an actual sword.
Are you sure? This
Yes.
is the one with 2 blades?
No.
Oh, it is an actual sword. Then why'd you tell me to take this one?
Because it's a
not
reverse blade.
sharpened.
It's a reverse blade.
It is. Oh man, you can't kill nobody with this. Oh,
This-
I cut myself.
This sword is what he's looking for. Or we'll just say it for the sake of...
You go to bed earlier than I do. I'm gonna sneak into your house and steal.
Yes, Dude in the Back never runs out of story. His story is incredible.
What happened?
He said you never run out of story.
What
you
story?
love it. No, just any kind of story. You never runs out of story.
Oh, because like a lot of shit happens to me, and you'd be surprised for an introvert. Actually, if you fucking lived my life and seen half the shit I've seen, you'll know why I'm an introvert. Like I see a lot of fucking weird shit, especially at work. We could do a whole like segments about the shit that I've seen.
Oh yeah, we can.
Like,
Now, like I said, this is the sword Thanos is looking for.
but yeah, I don't run out of stories.
You see? One sword? Oh my gosh, I've been disarmed. There's another sword. We ain't lying.
But then also I really like I just like talking. Except when I'm supposed to talk, and then I don't want to talk.
But if you consider me to be like, oh, you must be a weeaboo who just uses sword and just doesn't know the art of sword. Actually, I do know the art of swordplay. Actually, I'm actually being taught how to.
Have you ever used the sword as a pool cue?
A poke cube? No. I think I know which sword you're talking about. Here.
Dude, we need to go to a pool hall and play pool with these.
No, not
Oh
this.
shit! Is that your bankai?
Yeah, it's my bankai.
Alright. Bankai? I didn't think Ichigo had a sheath for it though.
But they need to make a sheet.
No, they don't.
Yes, they need to make a sheet so they can sell it on
Not
the
for realism, no they don't.
Actually, this sword I got from Little Tokyo. That don't look cool.
Fight me. That way more my style. Here. Pass.
There you go.
I'm glued to this chair.
Yes. And you're also...
Truth is, I'm just really lazy. Holy shit. See, I'm telling you, this dude's prepared for a massacre, dude. Every time the cops think they got his source from him, he just, oh, this one is not stable.
It's not stable.
This one was not meant to be used at all. Look at that shit.
No, I found Cloud's sword, but I never tried to use it. I have like many, like say at least 10.
Shit's fucking heavy too.
10. It's supposed
I
to be
feel like it's gonna snap. Like
I think you put it the wrong way.
I did.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like Raphael's sword.
Probably.
Like it's supposed to be more for fencing instead
A
of
rapier?
a rapier.
It's not a rapier.
Is this sword?
Second patches.
Yeah, Kapachi.
Oh man, he was sound school.
Yeah, I had to glue the thing together. It was good falling apart.
The design is cool. You want to become a sword review channel? Alright guys, so this sword looks like it's crafted with a
Oh no, you know what?
authentic
You know what's the
fake steel.
You know what's the most dangerous weapon I own?
This shit has screws holding it together.
Marshall. Yeah, I know Marshall.
That is
Marshall.
Oh, you can see where the price tag was.
It was like
That's
$40.
how you know this is.
That was
custom.
$40.
This is crafted custom.
By the way, the most dangerous weapon I own is this, and
Is
I
that
think
punching dagger.
it's a punching knife.
You know what's funny? He has all these in like very reachable distance from when his niece.
Actually, no, I put it up there.
Your niece can reach that.
No, they can't. They cannot
Your
reach that.
13-year-old niece could probably reach that.
She's short.
How short can she be?
She's about up to my shoulder's length.
And you could reach that. She can reach that up to your shoulder length.
Okay, well, she cannot get this.
Let me see. Oh, my feet! Oh, God!
What the?
I tried to stop it with my foot.
God damn it.
It's not my fault this thing is slanted. Okay, well, the slanting part isn't my fault. The different table part might have a little something to have done with that. You can find out all about it when we post those videos. Let me see. Why does that look like bullets? You got the edgiest shit you could find.
Actually, I got that from those little stupid lotto box.
This shit has bullet holes. This is a CSGO looking ass knife. Look at this shit. Counter-Strike looking ass shit.
It looked like something that you see online that you play in Counter-Strike.
I'm taking. Why do you say this is the most dangerous one?
Cause you can use it to punch people, they still die. You can use it to stab people, they still die.
Nigga, they won't die from that. It's not sharp. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. See, I told you, he has too many weapons, dude. He's gonna go crazy. He'll be like, alright, fine, YouTube. You wanna demonetize me? I'm gonna demonetize your life.
And you know what's the funny part of this? I'm a pacifist.
There's always the pacifist that pass the fist through people's face.
I am a pacifist that don't like violence.
He says that now until he gets violent. Take a seat.
Hold up, I'm still looking for the sword that...
Just so you guys know, he has all these because he comes from a mob family.
No.
He's a mob. Like, his dad was huge in the mafia. Like, there's like a vat of acid outside that they just like, it's like a weekend barbecue. They just melt people in it. It's actually kind of fun. Like, I was there with them one day, and there was this guy. They said, how much did he owe your dad? 50 cents. He owed his dad 50 cents. And then so his dad just started dunking him slowly into the acid. And the guy was like, okay, check my left pocket, check my left pocket. And so his dad checked the pocket. And then he found the money. He was like, see, well, if you had it, why didn't you just give it to me in the first place? Just for that, and he dunked him all the way in. His dad's hardcore.
Found it. This is the weapon you've been looking for.
Is that the one with multiple blades?
No.
What? Now, how do you? What is it? Is that another Bankai? What is it? This is the one with multiple blades, you liar.
No, it's not.
It has two blades.
Okay, it has two blades, but one of them is a sword and one of them is a knife.
It's the same thing, dude. I have a friend who has one that the sword has two sides to it. So it has like two blades.
So a double-edged sword.
No, it's not what a double-edged sword is. It literally just has two like parallel blades. But if you take one of them off, it becomes like two swords. They're twin swords. Don't put that on. That's dangerous. You do not need to be owning weapons. You being dangerous. Brass knuckles.
Are you talking about
pocket
this
knife.
sword?
Yes.
Are you talking about this sword?
Let me see. No, but that's a lot cooler than what my friend has. His is just a katana. Let me see. Does it have magnets?
It's magnet.
You can build it with magnetics. They're just handing them off all willy nilly. See, so we're a sword review channel now, guys. So you see the grade on this blade, I give it about a B plus. And then there's oh shit, that okay, good thing that ain't sharp. So then there's magnets, right? If you ever ask yourself how do they work, you're not alone. And then you can fan it out like your name was Katana. Alright, so put this away before I stab myself on stream by accident. On purpose.
If this is like super sharp, I had to like put tape all around it, and even still the tape doesn't work.
That's not a well-made sheath then if you have to fucking tape it.
And you know what's funny?
What?
This is not based on a Japanese style sword. This was actually made from those
No.
military booths that you see in Anime
What?
Expo. Yes!
That's crazy. I thought it was Japanese. I guess it's not. I knew it wasn't fucking Japanese, so I'm not stupid.
I consider that like one of the best weapons I know. But besides, getting too much into swords. Alright, give me that.
What?
Give me that back.
I'm just checking them out. Yeah, the grading on these, there, I give them about a B plus. Look at that. Oh, this is dull edge. I'm gonna give it a C minus. Let me see the green one. You know what? Pass me mine. I need to see.
No.
I need to compare. No. Pass me mine. Switch.
No.
I need to compare.
No.
Why?
I know what you want.
What am
you
I
want those
what?
remotes, and you're going to leave me with your dope black remotes.
I'm an honorable person. I'll give you back your remotes. I'm just trying to compare how they look.
No. You know what? Here.
No, let me see mine. Yours are broken. So they don't work well. They're broken.
This is not broken.
I need to see mine.
No.
I need to see how they feel.
No.
You don't understand. We would like to play.
This is not the Wii.
Yes, it is.
No.
Was it made by Nintendo?
Yes. Here, give me my remotes.
Let me see my game.
Give me my remotes.
Let me see my game.
Give me my remotes.
I just need to see it for comparison purposes. Oh, that's smooth. That came off.
Name this stream Slice and Dice and Sword and Blade.
I'm down. Oh, see? Yours is already has a weird snapping sound to it.
Why don't you just use my Switch?
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
okay, now. You ass.
Fine, here.
Here.
Fucking asshole.
Give me that.
You bought those because you knew I wanted them, you motherfucker.
No, because they told me that this is the rarest they have. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the rarest you have.
I'll trade you.
No.
Nigga, I'll give you $50 for it.
$50?
Me 70. Plus, I'll trade you.
I'll think about it.
You're a piece of shit.
Can I get back to my share?
No.
Okay, fine.
You're either going to give me the Wiimotes or the chair.
Okay, you want the remotes? Fine.
You motherfucker, no. I said the wrong thing. Fuck. No. I was no.
Here's the Wiimote.
You're not getting your Wiimote back. Fine then. Fuck you. Since you wanted to fuck me over, you want to take my words literal. I guess I got a new Wiimote. Ah. Okay, you can have your chair. You got bugs flying around. Go back to my chair with no bugs.
Comfortable.
Yeah, this feels right. This guy.
Good God, you know we had to rename this.
We didn't even talk about AX.
We were talking about AX and we were talking about the swords.
Telling stories about the past AX and shit. Oh, this doesn't even have batteries in there. Wow, it just even got battery acid all over it. You jipped me, man.
There, I just changed the name of the title. Anime Expo is coming up, plus swords and such.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice. Supper. Anyways, yeah. What are you talking?
So
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory from Anime Expo? Anime Expo. Anime Expo. That Cammy.
I think that was WonderCon.
I'm glad you remember it too. I tricked your ass. I told you you'd be checking people out.
No, because I tend to remember all this stuff, and I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure if I could find it on YouTube anymore. It's all buried.
What?
But there was like this one time where I think it was my second year at Anime Expo. I cosplayed as Ryu and.
Oh yeah, wasn't that year that you won the tournament? Like the real life Street Fighter tournament?
No.
You beat like this kid that was dressed like M. Bison, and then you found out he had MS, and everybody hated you for it. And then I whooped the kid's ass, and they got scared because they was like, these dudes is just beating up little kids. And that was before we turned our life around to stop selling drugs for your dad. Dude, that's copyright infringement. You can't show that.
I'm not even showing it.
You're gonna show that? Oh man, Link Carl's gonna sue us. He's gonna strike our content.
No, not the one. Was it 2011?
Well, if you can't find it, just talk about it.
Okay. So, because I remember
This is your TED Talk.
Okay, so I remember second year I was Ryu. Okay, good night, Slayer. I remember it was my second year of Anime Expo, and it was the final day. I just felt like want to go home and all this stuff, and then I met up with these Yu-Gi-Oh cosplayers, and one of them who was dressed up as Yugi, she was trying to learn how to duel, so I was helping her, and they did like a mock duel with this Seto Kaiba one, and for some reason the cosplayer around us, including me, became the monsters.
Nice.
And we just reenacted, and we gathered a lot of people to see us like behave like actual card monsters. So I said that's one of my good moments I remember from AX. You?
It was the first time I went to one of the raves, cause like I didn't know they were gonna be so hype, and it was like hype as hell. That was fun. It's not really much to tell on that though. It was a normal rave. I guess like my favorite AX moment was when I first ever went to AX, and it wasn't because of anything like spectacular happening. It was mostly just kind of just the idea that I was there. Cause like in high school, cause the first time I went was when I was in high school. Me and my friends had aspired to go. It was like we really wanted to go, and then we didn't gather enough money to even buy a ticket and all that. So the next year we were like, you know what, we gotta go to AX. So what we did like odd jobs for people, not bad jobs, not like the jobs that like Chris does for his dad, where he busts people's kneecaps and stuff, but like actual innocent jobs that normal teenagers would do, like, you know, help each other's parents with stuff, like cleaning their yards and, you know, get like wholesome shit. But we did that, and then the allowance that we would get, we would save it all up, like, you know, we would make ourselves go hungry every day just so we can like save up money for Anime Expo. And then finally, like, we got it, and like we got tickets for all 4 days. And the best moment was getting off the bus, and we had to walk down. I remember we had to walk all the way down this like one street to get all the way to the convention center. And like we were just kind of like joking and laughing. It was early in the morning, like I'm saying, like right around when the first buses start coming out, like so about 4 o'clock, like the sun is barely coming up, like fog is still rolling in, it's still really cold and whatnot. We just got headphones on, music bumping, the streets are dead, and like by the time like the streets start coming alive, we end up seeing the little banner, and we're like, holy shit, there's the convention center. And then we stood in line for like a lot of hours to get our badges, like a lot of fucking hours, and just meeting new people and chatting. And it was like kind of the first time me and my like high school friends really came out of the shell to talk to other people who weren't just ourselves or classmates, really. And it was just, I just remember it being a fun time. Like, went to the game room. I also had the worst time at AX then, was because, like, so there's this game called Guilty Gear, right? And as a kid, like, as a teenager, I was beast at that game. I was in it to win it and all type of shit. I was whooping everybody's ass at school. And I was really good at the game. And then there was a tournament, and I was like, okay, I could do this. Before the tournament started, I was whooping everybody's ass in the game room. Then the tournament started, and then like I became kind of like aware of all the people gathering to watch, and I froze. I completely froze. I couldn't play. I couldn't remember any of the combos I knew, and I just ended up losing without really doing anything. And I was just kind of like, oh man, I'm never gonna play a tournament again. And I really haven't played any tournaments. But now I stream video games with this guy. So
we don't have like, it's just between the both of us. Well, mostly the both of us.
I mean, but
all the time, the both of us.
It was still. We still get
somewhat of an audience.
It's not gonna be a whole fucking game room full of people.
We're not gonna have like Maximilian Dude type of audience.
Yeah, but still.
One day.
But like, I don't know. I've come a long way since then. But I don't know what it was. I just fucking froze. I couldn't. I was prepared and everything. And before, when I was like talking about the tournament with my friends, I was shit talking about how I was gonna go all the way and win and this, that, and the other. And I got up there and I just couldn't play. But that's neither here nor there. The rest of the AX was fucking amazing that year, and we like hung out, met a bunch of people, including this like one group. And then apparently one year, like one of my friends met these. Okay. So this story is a little convoluted. Basically, one year I had one of like me and my best friends in high school. We split up. We go our separate ways to do whatever, to like find our interests. I hung out and found a bunch of gamer people. One of my friends went and found like a bunch of cosplay people, and then one of my thirstier friends was just like trolling around looking for girls or something. I don't know. And he ended up getting into this like one group, and like he tells me this like whole story. I'm not gonna get into it, but basically what it turned into was like an impromptu dance off, and the point where he got uncomfortable and just left. He was like, it turned into like almost an orgy. Like he was like, at first girls were kissing girls and then girls were kissing guys, and then he was like, where I drew the line was when guys started kissing guys and I left. I was like, okay, sounds fair. So then fast forward a couple of years later in college, and I'm hearing this same story damn near verbatim. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And then I started like adding details, and they're like, yeah, how'd you know? I was like, my friend was at that, and he fucking left because he said shit got too weird for his taste. And so that's how I learned that, like, if I'd have roamed around AX more than just go to the gaming area, I might have met my friends a year or two earlier than when I actually met them. So that was an interesting like coincidence. So yeah, what about you? Any more stories?
Any more stories? No, just top of my head. Nothing anime related, Anime Expo related. This is WonderCon related, where I spent 1 hour looking for a freaking parking lot. That's like horrible. On the bright side, it was horrible.
Listen, I remember that one year that you had to drive us for day zero. Day zero.
Oh, okay. Now that you remind me. Okay, yes. That year I drove him to Anime Expo and back, and then getting him to his hotel and all this stuff. All right, but nothing is compared to the final day of AX, where I went to his hotel, pick up his stuff, then we had to get back to AX, and then I for some reason I put up the window up, and his hand was right here hanging around.
Oh man, that one.
And then as soon as he does that, we made a turn and someone crashed into us.
Luckily, I put my hand back in to answer a text in the right time.
Yes. Because that dude was like,
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to capture his driver license, his ID, all that stuff, and yeah, the whole thing was his fault. So
I think majorly his fucking fault. This dude came out of no goddamn where.
Yeah, he tried.
Off my arm.
Yeah, he tried to
I wish my arm would have been hanging out. We would have got paid.
He was gonna try to tell me to we pay half and half.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Luckily, see, for that, I would say, luckily I was there. Because I was like, no, don't do that. And then even when he called his sister was like, no, why would you do that? He's only doing that because he knows it's his fault.
Yeah,
we tried to get over on you.
Yeah. And after that, I had to, for a couple of days, I drove without from that accident, I lost my right review mirror. So I drove without a mirror, and then I was told I need a mirror, or else I'm gonna
doing that bad boy shit.
Or else I'm gonna go get in trouble. So I went to a 99-cent store and I bought one of those mirror, and I put it and I taped it on the broken rearview mirror. So drivers say, look, I have a mirror. You cannot get me in trouble for this. And then it's like, oh no, we cannot just do that. Okay, let's get your car fixed. You get the new mirror, and you rent your car, and yeah.
Good times.
And I know this is after 2011, so
yeah,
because I worked.
Well, it had to be after 2011. It was in college.
It had to be 2012, 2013. One of those.
I want to say it was.
No, it's 2013. 2013.
Yeah, it was 2013 because it was the second time we were in the hotel because it wasn't as many people.
Yeah.
God, it was lucky. That text message when it came, my arm would have been fucked. Actually, I would have beat that nigga's ass for that.
Yeah.
Because I was already mad and I wanted to beat his ass anyway.
We had to. Well, we need to.
This dude wanted to handle it all diplomatically. I was like, no, just fucking. See, that's how you can tell the difference of where the two areas we grew up from. Because this dude, he's all like, no, we gotta talk to the dude. And I'm just like, no, get out and make that nigga catch your fade. Let's fucking fuck him up. Gotta defend your honor. You're in the middle of downtown LA. You can't look like a bitch. And then the dude was like, oh, well, just give me your number. We'll pay half of the house. So I was like, ooh, I wanted to punch him in the mouth when he said that. We'll pay half of the house. Okay, anyway, but yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
That was a good, that
was a story.
That was an experience.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Okay, something happier. You gotta share something happier now. I shared one depressing story and then a happy story. You gotta share a happy story now.
I did share a happy story.
That doesn't count. Okay, fine. Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. I tell you about the whole Yu-Gi-Oh
The
duel.
Yu-Gi-Oh duel.
Funny enough, like all the happiest moment I could think of was during the early years of Anime Expo.
Yeah. I still remember that one Anime Expo when I ran literally from the hotel all the way. I didn't even know I could run for that long. All the way back to the convention center into the exhibit hall to find you because you told me the voice.
Oh yeah, that's
that plays the voice of one of my favorite characters.
Misfortune.
And I was like, I gotta get there. I was like, I thought this nigga was bullshit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so because he kept telling me, because it was the Misfortune from Skullgirls, right? Specifically, yeah. So basically, like, when Skullgirls first came out, one of my favorite characters was Misfortune. She's like this kind of like ragdoll cat type character who's basically immortal and could chop herself up. She's great. And then, so Chris knew that. He was like, oh, I know the lady who does her voice. And I was like, okay, cool. And he would always say that. And then he kept saying, oh, man, she's going to be at Anime Expo. I'm going to have her meet you. I was like, okay, sure. And then every day he would have a different reason why she wasn't there. And at first I was like, you know what? He's probably bullshitting me. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. And then, like, one day, the last day, he was like, "Oh, are you at AX?" So I was like, "No, I'm still at my hotel. I'm probably not gonna go today until later because I was like packing up and chilling." And then this dude was like, "Oh, so and so who does Misfortune's voice? I just ran into her. She's up here right now. Do you want to come meet her?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, if you're already at the hotel still, then." Like, I was like, no, I'm on my way. I fucking literally ran from, like, if I can, like, approximate, like, there's a downhill, I had to run all the way down that, all the way towards where you cross the street, run across, ran all the way past, like, there's, like, this long, like, stretch mall type thing, had to run past that, weaving through people, because there was, like, a lot of people, run across another street past where, like, the convention's, like, little kind of, like, concert hall and shit is. And run all the way into run up to the people house and check my shit. Run into the convention, all the way to the convention, through the convention. Now that I think about it, probably look like some crazy fucking black kid just running around. And then ran all the way into the exhibit hall. Had to stop to be like, okay, where exactly are you? Because I, like, ran all the way towards the back. Came to find out, no, he's, like, more towards the middle. So I run that way. And he's like, oh, we were walking. We walked all the way somewhere else. So I ran to where they were until I finally found them close to the entrance. It was a fucking crazy-ass day. And then it was after that I realized how far I actually fucking ran. I was like, I've never run that far since.
Just to meet her.
Yeah. Got an autograph and a hug and I think a picture. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were so happy that day.
Yeah, that was the best day ever.
Like I told you, I wasn't bullshitting. I know her. I met her. I took classes with her.
Sometimes I can't tell when people are bullshitting. From now on, after that day though, I always believe everything Chris says. Because I was like, this nigga was serious. I was like, he actually knew her.
Yes. Oh, you know what the sad part? Okay, so Anime Expo for a couple years already, they had this open audition for voice actors, for anybody who wants to voice act. But like more recently, they kind of stopped. I didn't know like the true reason behind it, but it's kind of sad because the Anime Expo that we get today is managed by a new company.
Yeah, that's why they're so fucking expensive now.
Yeah. Not only they're expensive now,
they have hidden fees.
And they're weeaboos.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they're more favored with the Japanese voice actors than the English dub voice actors,
What?
which is why Bang Zoom kind of had to stop with their open audition
Man,
because they.
I was already regretting buying the ticket. The more you talk about this, I'm starting to go back to regretting buying this ticket. So you're saying that we're probably going to see a lot more Japanese centric
more
Which
because
is, don't get me wrong, that's fine to a degree. I just have appreciation, personally, I have appreciation for American voice acting.
and ever since I've been going to like voice acting classes and actually knowing like behind the scenes and how everything works, because well, I kind of have to do the voice acting myself on my skits. I gained a lot of appreciation of how voice acting works too. So it's kind of sucks that they're like, oh, this anime expo. So yeah.
Also, not to sound rude, but this don't sound. No, it's not no sound. Basically, I feel more of a connection when I talk to like American voice actors because or not American. I shouldn't say American because some of them are Canadian, British.
Yeah.
But English speaking voice actors. I'm gonna use that term from now on. Like when I talk to English speaking voice actors, like there's more of a connection that can be made when you talk because you're 100% sure they understand what you're saying. With Japanese voice actors, sometimes it seems like they're just like reacting to your energy rather than your words because they don't know what you're saying sometimes. Because they don't. Because I liken it to the year my friend, like we met Kamina's voice actor for the Japanese version of Gurren Lagann, which was cool. It was alright. But then we met like English voice actors for other characters, and that was even better because it was like, we can actually sit there and chat with them, and like kind of like in that little bit of time, we can get out like some words that they understand and we understood, and we can make them chuckle. They can make us chuckle.
So you met Yuri Lowenthal?
Huh?
Yuri Lowenthal. He voiced Simon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, it was like it's just kind of it's cool. It's cooler like that. But I don't disparage being able to meet the Japanese voice actors because that's pretty cool too. But it just kind of sucks to hear that when you're going to be catering to one side and it's not even the side that most people are native to. But then again, if you're going to an anime expo, you're going to know most of the Japanese stuff. Because I don't know Japanese voice actors.
Because most of the time you're like, if you watch anime too long enough, then most of the fan base is like sub over dub any day of the week because this isn't a proper language. You could get the joke much better. The acting, it's much better because the dub is just putting a mic right here and say, hello, I am acting, which many people, that's not how it works because you do need some degree of acting in order to voice act because, truth be told, you're behind the scene. You need to convey that you're a character than rather be a voice. So when I hear when I hear one thing and I was like, okay, that's good acting, and then someone else tells me, no, that sucks. I was like, no, it doesn't. Another thing that might be of a concern is because since a language is foreign, the way it sounds might sound much more cooler than if you understood the language. It'll be lamer. For example, if I were to shout out the Red Cross, that's gonna sound lame instead of something like El Cruzado Rojo.
Is that Spanish?
That's Spanish. That's Spanish. Which one is going to sound much cooler? Since
The
you
Red
did.
Cross.
No. I was going to say the Spanish version is going to sound a little bit better because it's. Because you don't understand it, but it's like, oh my gosh, that sounds cool. Although, now that I think about it. Then you could either say Red Cross or Cruzado Rojo or Akakurusu.
What does that mean?
Red Cross.
I mean, what language is that?
Japanese.
I don't know how you knew that.
I actually did a quick search.
Fucking shit. Oh, Hadouken. You could have like used so many easier examples.
Okay, which sounds better? Fireball or Hadouken? Dragon Punch?
Wait, does Hadouken mean fireball?
Fireball.
You're fucking kidding me.
That's what they say.
That's literally what it means.
Or, yeah, basically Hadouken is...
Holy shit, all these years I didn't know. I knew Shoryuken was Dragon
Punch.
Still know what Tetsubaki Senpuyuken.
Hurricane Kick.
That's literally all it means?
Yeah.
Tetsubaki Senpuyuken. Hurricane Kick. I guess. Whatever.
Okay, Bayakaku. It's basically Surge Fist, basically.
Surge Fist. Hadouken?
Hadouken. It's Surge Fist.
Surge Fist. Surge Fist.
Surge Fist!
Well, you know, there's some characters that say their attacks in English, like Sonic Boom. Or
but they say it in a
Tiger
Japanese
Uppercut.
accent.
No,
so.
they don't. That is a fucking American
Sonic
ass
Boom.
accent. That's American as fuck.
Hush Kick.
When we play Street Fighter, you tell me that nigga has a Japanese accent. That nigga sounds American as hell. What about Tiger Uppercut? Oh, you're talking about the original shit though.
Yeah, I'm talking about the.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's commonly referred to as a Hurricane Kick or Tatsumaki. It's tornado.
Oh, well, there you go. Tatsumaki Senpuken.
Tatsumaki Senpuyaku.
Senpuyaka? I thought Senpuken. Whatever.
Senpuika.
I've gotten closer than most people I've ever heard pronounce that shit. My nigga, you're not even saying a word. Just use the letters. Use the fucking letters. There are letters there.
Wait, you say Dragon Punch sounds much cooler than Shoryuken?
Kind of does. It sounds more devastating. It sounds like you're punching somebody with a... Well, okay, think about it. The Dragon Ball Z is not called, like, Shoryuken Punch. It's called Super Dragon Fist.
Super Dragon Fist.
And that sounds cool as shit when he screams it.
Kamehameha, but that's because that's just the name of a Hawaiian king.
Yeah. King Kamehameha.
There's also one other... hold up. Solar Flare. I know that has a Japanese word that people say say
I've only ever heard Solar Flare, so...
Taioken. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Taioken. But yeah, it's actually called Great Sun or Solar Flare. We got to the conversation because we're talking about how like now it's more in the anime more catered to Japanese
languages. Okay.
English.
I was just sitting here thinking like, how the fuck did we get here?
No, we're still on topic. We're still on
topic, kinda. We're as on topic as we ever are.
Yeah, kind of like how many people doesn't like Shadow Clone Jutsu. Why don't you just keep the original name Kagebuji no Jutsu? And no, I mean keep the full name instead of saying Kagebuji Jutsu. You have to keep it as Kagebuji no Jutsu.
See, all this language shit. Language is already hard. You don't need to keep mixing it. Like, learning English was hard enough.
English is such a silly
when I had
language.
to come here from my native country.
You were born. Oh wait, you were born here.
Was I? Did you ever ask if I was born here?
You're a citizen. Of course, you were born here.
You know. Just because I'm a citizen doesn't mean I was born here.
Now I had to think about it because like I said, oh yeah, that's right. You're like quarter Mexican, but I was like, wait a second, no.
I'm not even a quarter Mexican, you dumbass. I'm a half Mexican.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're half Mexican. I'm sorry. Yeesh.
But you don't know if I was born here. You don't know where I was born. You never asked.
Were you born here?
I'm not gonna answer it on stream.
Okay.
It's Patreon content. And too bad we don't have a Patreon, so it'll never be unlocked.
Hey, if I open a Patreon, would you guys like to support us?
Don't do it, because then you guys are gonna do it just for that answer. It's gonna be the most disappointing shit.
Yes.
More disappointing than figuring out
yes.
the
and then
anonymous raw general manager. There you go. I have to work in the wrestling reference.
And then for every month we pass $20, Thanatos has to reveal something about himself. That is the Patreon pledge. He's gonna get half of that Patreon, though.
You better get 100%. I'm the one revealing shit. But seriously though, you don't know where I was born. So when I came here from my native land, I had to learn English.
English.
I had to learn English. It
and even the
difficult,
English language speaking in Japanese sounds much cooler than actually
Don't
English.
You ever
language.
lie about that shit. Don't you ever fucking lie about that. English does not sound cool at all.
I'm not kidding. I recall looking at some comments. I recall looking at comments.
And from weebs?
Yes,
from weebs.
That says like no.
Nothing cute about those pronunciations. Now British English. That's the true Queen's English right there.
Good jolly day, sir.
I love British accents. I'm a British boo.
After this stream, would you like to come with me for a cup of tea?
No.
Okay.
I'm joking about the whole British boo. I don't think that's a real thing. Also, I was born in Britain. I'm actually British.
Right.
That's why I like British accents so much.
Actually, the professor is going to Great Britain. Now I think about it.
I'm gonna go one. I gotta go back home. I gotta go visit my family out there. My dad was the doctor. Okay, I was
it's
born
not.
in California.
It is not. It is not pronounced red. It's pronounced Reddle.
Righto.
Reddle.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Now, like I remember one of the comments, like, why would the heck they pronounce it red flash? Is Reddle flush?
Fuck. Okay, see, that's why in my country of Britain, we don't like when you guys butcher our language.
American always already butcher.
I know you guys do, you damn Americans. That's why I never filed for citizenship. I couldn't stand being an American. I was like, they were like, you want to become a citizen?
You know what's funny? Back in during the early YouTube days, I found someone who was like, he was making fun of a lot of people, not Leafy tier, but it was just some snot. It was just some snot no kid. It was just some kid. It was just some kid with his friends who's like, ah ha ha ha, this guy is stupid because he likes anime, says the guy who has his name called DBZ Fan 001.
Back in jolly old England, back when I lived on King's Road, we all watched anime.
And not only that, but he was also making fun of a guy that spoke broken English to him. But to everybody else, he was speaking British.
What? British isn't a language. It's the Queen's English.
Queen's English.
You better
He was speaking
respect my
Queen
country
English
before we come back and take our colonies. You motherfuckers.
Well,
you jolly
seeing
old
how
bastard.
Donald Trump is wearing this country, I won't be surprised if Britain's decide we're going to claim America.
Britain.
Great Britain, no.
Don't you ever call us that as Great Britain. You're not a barbarian. It's Bath, not Bath. You're not a
England
savage.
Alright.
That's for anybody who hasn't seen Jurassic World.
Englandera.
Like.
Happy?
No. You keep.
I just said your country's name. Englandera.
What if I start calling you, where are you from? Mexico. Or if I start calling you Mexico?
No, wait. But here's the thing: the actual Spanish word for England, or
said you were from Mexico.
because you're just.
He's not from Mexico, guys.
I'm from Ecuador. But the thing is, like, the actual word for England in Spanish is Englandera.
You will speak the Queen's English.
Englandera.
You will speak the Queen's
Englandera!
I'm going to turn you into a proper gentleman. We're going to be wearing suits and riding mopeds.
We're not Dudley. Anyways, before we head out, I'm not sure we're probably going to be streaming not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, or are we going to have our typical let's chat the next Friday?
Probably not.
No, because it's of Anime Expo.
I'm going to be out.
We will be talking about our experience of Anime Expo.
Also, I will be training him to speak proper English like a cordial gentleman in the Queen's Court. Because back when we was on King's Row, we all spoke Cogni and we all got beaten for it.
Demo Rabosan.
I was an orphan, and I lived in like a little orphanage.
Kimi
I had to change my name from Oliver
Tanetsu Desu.
because all the kids used to make fun of me. They used to be like, "Hey Oliver, you want some more?" I was like, "That's a fucking book, assholes. Leave me alone." And they would be like, "Ha ha 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 ha! Look at Oliver. He wants some more." I was like, "Fucking leave me alone." That's why I actually left and came to America, because I always would get that. And I had to change my name to Robert. I mean, shit. Toasty. I changed
There you go. Toasty. Now you know the whole story. We shall see you guys next time. Bye.
Adios.